Welcome back to The Taste is Right. I am your host, Ty.
I'm your co-host, Gene.
I'm your co-host, Mike.
On this episode, we are going to be paying homage to Old Canada.
Mm-hmm.
We went up to the hockey game almost a month ago now, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. It was a good time.
It was a good time. And I had a Labatt, and I was like, oh, this Labatt's not that bad. So we're going to have 3 different Canadian beers tonight. And you boys talk about this because I have no clue what the hell it is.
And we're having I don't know if you call it a Canadian delicacy, but something to eat up there. It's a poutine, which is basically French fries, a brown gravy, and cheese curds.
Yeah, I love it.
I've never had it, so
Well, it's pretty fucking good, I gotta tell you.
It does smell pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
It's got cheese curds on it. Shit.
Right. We weren't here last week. Gene.
What was wrong with me?
Gene.
I was sick. And then I exploded my back on Monday. That was fun. Still kind of dealing with that, but
So
I can sit here.
We're all getting old and falling apart.
right. And I think if one of us ain't here, none of us are here. That's how we'll do it.
Yeah, there's no point in half-assing it.
Yeah, half-assing it. Anyway, we're doing the bourbon taste-off still. This week we are doing Maker's 46 and Rebel 100, which we've had both of these on the show like we have every week.
Yep. What are the seeds of these bourbons?
I have the sheet sitting right there.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Once again, didn't bring it over with me. I think this is 6-7
6-7?
or 5-7. It's
Probably-
one of the two.
Probably
Yeah.
5-7.
Yeah.
I wonder which one's the lower seed. Is it the Rebel?
The Maker's is the lowest.
Maker's is the lower
One
seed?
of the lower seeds, yeah.
Oh, well, I think we randomly did it. We really didn't put much.
Oh no, I did
Did you?
it to where we were all like, oh, that wasn't bad, or
I'll say I generated. I know I generated
You
a
want me to
real
get
random.
the paper for you, Ty?
yeah, sure, go ahead.
I generated a real random bracket online that I gave you for a template, and then I think we filled them out as we saw fit.
Right, because that template I couldn't print it off for some reason. It was like copywritten.
Not only that, but I think it was kind of like we didn't feel it was right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Because it just randomly seeded the bourbons. So what we thought should have been a 1 seed wasn't.
So Maker 46 is a 7 seed, and the Rebel,
Rebel.
Rebel
Just Rebel.
is a 4 seed.
Oh, yeah. So the Rebel's the higher seed.
Yeah, because it was better.
was
When me and you
good.
tried it, we smashed that one.
Dude, yeah, that was one of the
So
best
far,
ones we
we've had Jefferson's Very Old Advance, Old Tub Advanced, Jefferson's Pritchard Hill, and Weller beat Bower Hill. So we've only done 4 out of 7.
That's fine. This is a good time.
I enjoy it. So
This is one of my favorite things we've done.
that's all right.
I mean, we have a lot of fun with this, but I love trying new bourbons all the time, but this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my beer in hand for right now is the last one because for some reason they're only selling 6-packs is the Cheetah.
Yeah, it's getting hard to find the Cheetah by Ryan, guys. So I tonight have a Harp Lager, the old Irish, imported from Ireland, St. James Gate. So love that beer. So I grabbed one of those.
And I have Killian's Irish Red.
So Irish beers, almost all around.
Yeah.
We'll get into the Canadian beers here in a few.
The only one not drinking an Irish beer is probably the only one that's actually Irish.
Yeah. Go figure. But so in the Maker glasses, boys, we have Makers, except for Mike, you have your communion glass.
Yeah, Maker's 46.
I'm going to go ahead and get into the Makers. This will kick off the bourbon taste off for this week.
The next in the bracket.
This one smells a little strong.
It does smell extremely strong.
I know.
Just a bit.
That smells like booze.
I know. I don't know why. I think we said that last time too, because if you remember, the regular Makers beat the 46.
Yeah, when we did Makers versus Makers 46, it did. That's good though.
It's good,
Yeah.
but it's a little strong.
Yeah.
It is. It's a little. Yeah, it's got a real,
It's
real strong bite.
It tastes like it smells.
It does.
I mean, it's not bad. It's
good.
It's a good bourbon.
It's good, but yeah, it's got a real strong.
That's because you're
bourbon
drinking
bite.
the wrong one.
Well,
I said, hey, in the
in the right glass. Well, give me a second. I gotta cleanse my palate now because I'm a fucking moron.
Wow.
I'm real great.
So anyway, I'm going to continue talking about the right bourbon that we picked here.
Well, just so you guys know, the Rebel, yeah.
So this one,
Okay, that smells much different. That's a lot milder than what I just smelled there.
is that one.
That's a lot milder.
See, I don't have the smell of this one like I do the Makers.
See, I don't have that here either. I don't have.
Did you
smell.
pour it backwards?
No, this is Makers.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go in for another one then. I mean, it's not bad, but it's definitely a little stronger than what we've been accustomed to lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got a. Whew,
See what I'm saying?
that's got almost like a 100 proof bite.
But it's not 100 proof.
I know.
That's what's crazy about it.
It does. It almost has that strong of a kick. God, I'm so upset with myself right now. So mad.
You were talking about it, and I just kind of looked over at you, and I seen that, and I was like, well, you're not even drinking out of the right glass, bro.
That's the wrong fucking glass, moron.
I'm going to go ahead and
dummy.
finish it, but
Well, what's the thing you say? You can send them to school, but all they want to do is fuck the janitor.
Fuck the teacher.
you buy them books, you send them to school, and all they want to do is fuck the janitor. You're not even good enough to do the teacher, bro.
I can fuck that teacher. Whew. Okay, I gotta
Airtime again.
airtime. Airtime.
You guys are horrible at that.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh well.
So Mike enjoyed getting beer all over his leg.
Sure did. All three of us
Eugene had a
didn't.
I
It says
spilled
off
mine.
camera, but all three of us got carbonation bombed by our beers. Cracked them open, wasn't paying attention to them, and they exploded on us.
Yeah. And then Ty decided to knock his
I bitch slapped it. Tell you what, the gravy and fries are pretty good. Not gonna lie.
That's tough shit there.
The Makers? Why? I mean,
Oh my
why?
God.
I'm gonna have to ask you to not chew into the microphone.
Wow. That's so good.
It's good.
McMunchins.
They are on to something up there in Canada.
McDrunken, McMunchins, McStumbles. You're just making it. There you go.
Wow, that is really fucking good.
You go ahead and eat, and I'll talk about this Makers being absolutely disgusting.
It's not that bad.
But it ain't that good.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to get one of these cheese curds in here.
Yeah, that was really good.
Which one?
Um,
Oh, did you get it with a cheese curd?
no, with the fries and the gravy. That
Yeah, that's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
I like the brown gravy taste. It's
Right, it's different. I can feel my arteries clogging as we speak,
Oh,
but that's
you do?
okay.
Oh, I'll get you one of them cheese curds.
Okay, I will.
we will.
That's the
Not all of us are going to eat at the same time. That way we're sitting here like,
Which we need to go, George?
or all you hear in the background is,
chub.
anyway, okay. I'm going to go on to the Rebel, which Gene already did.
Yeah, I already tried it. Accidentally. I'll try it again.
This is still my Makers.
Oh.
I just wanted to finish it.
Okay, well, shit.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you for the
That is
lookout.
tough.
Cleanse the palate.
So yeah, this little poutine here is a
Teen.
little poutine pie. Is delicious.
Like I said, they're really onto something up there.
You say that every time we do something with Canada.
That's because it's good.
and we don't give Canada shit.
We don't give them enough credit.
Yeah,
Like,
the only bad thing that came out of Canada is Justin Bieber.
you would think, that up in Canada, like they would be thinking healthy shit. Nah, they're like, we got French fries. Yeah, we wouldn't do with them. Let's smother them in gravy and add a cheese to them.
Hey, we had chili to our fries
Like, oh, okay,
and cheese.
just
An onion.
let's cover them everything. Causes heart
mustard.
disease.
You know, I saw something today.
Oh, we got free healthcare.
We don't,
No, the Canadians do.
but I saw something today where Gold Star Chili had this brownie that's like covered in spaghetti and chili and
Oh, God, no.
beans and
Why?
Yeah, it sounds like
that's like throw up central.
Okay.
Did you
just
finish
'cause
the rest of the Rebel Yell?
Just because you can do it.
Well, don't do it now.
I'm gonna.
Well, Mike, let's get in. He's already done that, so let's go ahead and try the Rebel.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Smoother.
Yeah.
And it tastes way better than that 46.
I
Where in
wanna
the
have-
hell are you feeling the burn and everything?
I don't know.
Are you sure you didn't do that backwards?
No, I just did that. You know what? I didn't let it sit.
That's
That's what it is. I drank it too quickly.
no,
Yep,
not you.
I did, and that's why it burns. But it does have better flavor.
In
Yeah.
the world
Tastes better.
that only Eugene chugs from. Welcome to my whiskey.
Coming this fall.
It's a good world to live in.
Coming this summer.
Rebel one,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I'm hands down Rebel.
Excuse me. I didn't
Rebel
like,
for sure.
I didn't like the 46 again.
I don't care for it either. I think the Rebel's much better.
It's smoother.
It's got a better taste.
It does more.
It does
flavor.
have a better. There's way more flavor. I have to agree with that. Mine is a little watered down,
Yeah.
Well, you need
but it's
that.
not watered down.
You need that. Like the only time you should ever drink.
It's almost like a syrup,
Yeah.
like the beginning, but the
Okay.
after isn't syrupy. And it's still smooth.
Yeah. Agreed.
Like we're not on this show taking shots, so
No thanks. I'll pass on that.
We're too old for that shit.
I don't know about too old, but well. So
but I'm not on here looking. Let's
In this-
fucking party and get fucked up.
in this bracket, it's the Pritchards against the Rebel,
Oh, that's gonna be a good show. I'm looking forward to that.
and then the Old Tub would be against the Jefferson's Old Rum, because
That
Jefferson.
old rum cask is so
Well,
good.
we still have to do the Still House and the Old Rum.
That's my dark horse right there. That still
think so?
house was better than it had any right to be, and it's still good. I remember last time we
tried
drank
that?
it.
Yeah, you tried that again. Still looks like a fucking gas. No, the
It
old
does.
gas
It
cans.
looks like you look
Ain't
at
better.
it.
You look
at it, you're like-
you think it's gross. You're like, that's going to be disgusting.
Yeah, I'd rather not touch that. But
But it actually is really good,
they need to come up with a better pouring system, because I remember me and you tried to pour that, it went everywhere.
dude. It's a mess. It's an ignorant. It's like a metal gas can.
Did we put Buffalo Trace in this?
God damn, I hope so.
I don't think I did.
Oh, if
I
we
think I saw it
didn't,
on
we
there.
Fucked it up.
Big House versus Jeff. Oh, it's Big House versus Buffalo Trace. Good luck with that, Buffalo Trace.
Dude,
That'll be a good
Buffalo
one.
Trace. That's
Because
dude, that's
whoever
the
wins
Goliaths.
that one has to go against the very old.
Dude, that Jefferson's. It's just it's taken this show over.
Yeah.
It really has. And early on this show, we were all about the Buffalo Trace. Everything Buffalo Trace.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
You
we
guys,
loved it.
You guys are welcome.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I'm the one that found the fucking Jeffersons.
He tries to take credit for shit that he don't do.
It was.
You know what? I got to.
It was 100% by accident. I bought it because it was cheaper. I know I've said that before, but it was cheaper than Boone County.
I just think it's funny. Mike's like, "You're welcome." You didn't do it,
You
dick.
didn't do it. I did. I found the very first. I don't even know which one was the first bottle.
What do you mean, Jefferson?
Yeah.
It's the very small.
That guy there.
Yep, the one that's almost gone. That one was good.
Oh, it was amazing. It was, dude. It started a revolution, a whiskey revolution on this show.
Yeah, because we looked it up and then we seen like 18 other bottles. We were like, huh,
All right, look how many whiskeys they make.
we got to try everyone.
We have to drink them all.
everyone.
Everyone must be drank.
This one was so good, and then we got the next one. Like this one's so good.
And it just kept going and going and going and
And
going.
you know what's really crazy is maybe it's just us, but they just keep getting better. Every new bottle, we're like, this is amazing.
I went back and tried, or just had a glass sitting out there watching. I think I was watching hockey. I got a glass of the Aged at Sea.
Oh,
It was
That-
fucking good.
that was like I remember that was like the
That was the
diamond
pinnacle,
we
yeah.
were looking at because it was so expensive. It was like $100 for a bottle, and it was like, oh my god, well, I can't wait to try this.
We're never going to try it. And then
We're
we've
never
seen it
gonna
on
try it.
sale.
Yeah,
How much was that? It was like $60, right? Or was it?
I think it was around $60, and then 10% off.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Looking it up online, it was like $89 a bottle when we first
It was
looked
more
it
than
up.
that.
It was expensive
Yeah,
shit.
because we were like, well, we're not going to get that one for a while.
Yeah, we're not ever going to get that. That's
We said that about the first bottle too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then I know.
And then the Weller was donated to the show. Again, Ryan, thank you.
I didn't like the Weller, but
I
you love it.
I do. I really do.
It won. I picked it over the what the hell did it win?
I can't wait to get into that Angels and Envy.
Bower Hill.
Angel's Envy. It's got a different taste to it, man. I'm telling you. I've had it, and you can taste the wine.
I'm good with that though.
Oh, me
Yeah.
too. I love wine. I mean, it's delicious, but I mean, you can taste it. It gives a sweetness to the whiskey that's otherwise not there.
I'm going to take it back. Go ahead.
You go ahead. But it's very good. And is the Tupelo honey in the bracket? No.
No, we didn't pick that because it was flavored.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Because we didn't put in the peanut butter either.
Because that shit was weird. That was weird. I was not prepared for that.
It was good though.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it was amazing. That was the thing.
I went back and watched that show, and you weren't shitting on it, but you were shitting on it.
Because it was like
The whole show, you were like, "This is so weird,"
it's peanut butter and jelly flavored whiskey.
but it was good.
Yeah.
I expected that to be terrible. And
The
when
way
it-
you made it sound on that show was terrible.
Yeah.
because it should have been.
I watched that yesterday. I went back and watched that yesterday.
It
Did you?
should have
Yeah.
been awful. I mean, what kind of flavored whiskeys do you guys like?
I like my Crown Apple. That's probably my favorite.
Yeah. And then Ty got me hooked on the Crown Apple.
Yeah.
Do you guys like Red Stag?
I've never, I have it over here, and Timmy, it's over there. Timmy's friend brought it.
Yeah.
That was at the height of COVID, and I already had it, and I didn't want to get COVID again, and they were drinking out of the bottle, so I said, I'm not going to drink that.
So Red's, that's one. Or Fireball.
I don't like anything cinnamon.
That's a cinnamon whiskey. That's a flavored one. I'll tell you the one that I do really like, and I would love to have on the show, even though it's it kind of goes against what the show's about, which the show's about finding whiskeys or drinks, beers, whatever you want to call it. That's a little less than mainstream. Like we won't ever have Jim Beam on here, right?
Yeah, I guarantee we will.
But we're gonna run out.
We've had the Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
That's a special Jack Daniels.
Okay,
That's
we had Old Tub. That's a Jim Beam company.
but it's not like Old Number 7.
That's right there. Turn around, look at it.
And then we had the Jack Daniels Honey that I brought over.
But
We didn't have that on the show, did we?
no, we haven't had
one
it on the show
one
yet.
that's really good is the what's it called? It's made by Wild Turkey, but it's a honey. And
I don't think I've ever had Crazy Bird.
dude, it is so good.
We need to do, instead of a bourbon section, do a mixer section. Like a Jack and Coke or
Oh yeah,
like my cranberry and Crown Apple. Sorry, but I didn't mean to be rubbing
it's
your leg.
fine.
Here.
It was
Crown-
cool. Today I used my whiskey knowledge to help someone.
Oh.
I was at the liquor store and this guy was asking one of the employees who had no idea what they were talking about, what would be good for like mixers? What kind of whiskey you should use for mixers? And I was like, hey, I think I can help you out. You don't want to go with a high dollar whiskey because you're just wasting your money. If you're going to buy a high dollar whiskey, don't dump Coke in it.
Exactly.
So if you're going to make a whiskey sour, I would go with a sweeter whiskey, so a blended whiskey.
Yeah.
And I gave him a couple options. And I said, honestly, I would go, if you're going to make this for like a
Was that
bar,
our beer that just fell?
I don't know.
I said,
I heard
I
something.
keep hearing it. I don't know. But I said, I would go with something
I don't mean,
sweeter.
Keep that in mind. Go ahead and grab the first Canadian beer. All right, go ahead.
I would go with something sweeter, like a blended whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
But don't go top shelf. Go like mid, especially if you're making a whole bunch for a whole bunch of people. You want to get your dollar worth.
Right, and you don't want us to go out and like a bottle of Woodford. You're not going to go out and buy a bottle of Woodford to pour Coke in it.
Exactly. I wouldn't.
And if you
splurge.
do, that's fine. But why?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna do a whiskey and Coke, I would get maybe.
I would get a bottle of number 7.
Yeah, some Jim Beam.
Is that what you want, Mike?
Yeah.
Jim Beam is good for mixing.
That's not a twister, but it's twisting. Seriously.
Damn, Paul.
Fuck.
Look. You ready? What's your cap?
It's not coming off though.
No.
It's on there.
But are you done?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, but with your story?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
That was it.
Yeah, but you don't want to go out, like you were saying, and you don't want to go buy an expensive bourbon or expensive whiskey to just mix.
Just to dump Coke in it.
Like even my proper 12, I wouldn't mix anything
No.
with that. It tastes so good, you don't want to mix it.
Honestly, I wouldn't mix any of this with Coke.
No. Well, I got a bottle of Jim Beam vanilla down there. I would probably do, but
And,
other than
and the
that,
Jack Daniel
Yeah,
honey.
I don't know what
these are all.
I'd mix the honey with.
Dr. Pepper.
That'd be really good.
Ooh. See, that's another one you could have on the show. I've never had that.
Ooh, we could do a flaming Dr. Pepper.
We're not catching my house on fire. That would have to be like at the very beginning of the episode.
Right. Plus,
right.
I mean, we could open up and do drinks that aren't made with whiskey.
Right. I'm good with that too. So,
Like,
do you want me to talk about the beer, or are you guys going to talk about the
Go.
beer? Okay.
talk about it, Brody.
So, that's a lot of head on that. So, the first beer we're going to do is the Moosehead Canadian Lager, fiercely independent product of Canada, established in 1867, trademark Union made Canadian lager. It's 5% alcohol. Where are we brewed at? We are brewed,
Canada.
imported by. No shit. Thanks, bud. Imported by the United States Beverage LLC, Stamford, Connecticut. Brewed and bottled by Moosehead Brewery, St. John.
St. John's.
What I said? Sane.
No, you said sand.
Sand.
Is it St. John or St. John's?
It's St. John.
Okay, there's two.
Canadian Union made.
Canada.
Did I say? I don't know why I can't talk, dude.
Oh man.
I can't.
Yeah, there's two. There's St. John and there's St. John's, and they're directly across from each other. So imagine having two cities like Cincinnati and Newport, and they have the same fucking name.
There's an S at the end of one. Okay.
No,
So-
we're St. John's.
So across the river is Cincinnati, and Kentucky would be Cincinnati's.
Cincinnati's. We're different.
We wear helmets over here.
Well, if you're in Newport, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Look how clear that is. That is a super light beer.
I just hope it tastes good. Like I said, did
it
you just finish that? I was going to pour the
It
rest of it. in my-
smells pretty damn good.
That's all right, Mike. Thanks for drinking that for me.
That,
no
smell-
problem, buddy.
that smells like a lager.
That definitely has a lager smell to
Yeah,
it.
that smells like a lager.
I can see type of it.
All right, St. John's.
Yeah, I'm
John.
about John.
St. John. Sorry. I'm sure somebody's going to get pissed about that.
Probably.
Huh.
That's
If we have any listeners in Canada.
a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch. So here we go. Moosehead.
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 That's a good beer too.
That's great. That's a great lager.
That aftertaste is pretty good too.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah,
it's a
it's-
different aftertaste.
It's very clean, very crisp.
Smooth
Oh, super.
for a lager.
Yeah, it's great.
I think I might have my new beer in hand.
Get you a Moosehead.
I'm not
That is
joking.
pretty damn
You know what?
good.
And
I would second
I would-
that.
You would too?
I would second
Yeah.
that. This is good.
I have to,
Man, I tell you what.
Charlie's dad got me hooked on this.
Thanks, Charlie's dad. That is good beer.
Dave, thank you.
That is
Thanks, Dave.
That is great beer.
It does have a weird smell. Though.
Yeah, it's got kind of like a fishy smell.
I don't know about fishy, but
It's got a skunky smell to it.
it's more of a skunkier smell, but it tastes fucking great.
It is. It's awesome. That is good beer. Well,
Wow.
And
think about
there's only certain places that you can find this.
you're up in Canada.
Really?
In northern Kentucky, Party Source, the liquor store up the street, and then the one out there in Alexander behind the Walgreens.
Behind Walgreens. Where's that one at?
By
a liquor
TGI, behind TGI Fridays and the Walgreens.
It's an Applebee's.
Applebee's.
Cold Spring. It's Highland Heights.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about now.
Bluegrass liquor.
Yeah, I know where that is. I'm thinking Alexander. He said Alexandria.
Yeah.
I was
It's-
like,
it's cold. It's
there's
Highland
nothing
Heights.
behind Walgreens in Alexandria besides Recca Rolling Rink.
Yeah, it's
At
up
a car
there
wash
by
now.
Applebee's.
Okay, I know where you're at.
Yeah, my bad.
You got to know it's there. It's off the road.
Oh,
So
you
gotta
another
be
one?
You got to be looking for it.
No,
Okay.
get another beer. We're already done with the first one.
Yeah, that thing was. Man, that's so good.
I know.
Well, think about
Actually,
it.
you got a 6-pack of that. Go ahead and grab me another one of them.
You're right. Let's drink another one.
That was good.
I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I'm gonna.
What's the next beer you got there,
Finish
Mikey?
this.
The Labatt.
Oh, we had this up in Columbus.
There was no we. You guys didn't drink it. I did.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Did you go back and get you one?
Yeah, we
Yeah, we did.
all got it.
Oh yeah. So, oh yeah. So we'll pour these back.
And they have a Labatt Light. If we want to try that,
really,
there's a Labatt Blue Light.
Yeah, they
What?
did have a sixer of that at Party Source.
tell you one thing. I used to shit on Canada all the time, just because they're different up there. Don't drink the rest of that beer. I want to fill my glass with it.
Okay, we'll leave it alone.
Them boys know how to make beer and eat food.
Well, that's because what the fuck else they got to do?
Play baseball and watch hockey.
Canadian football.
Like, I can't remember the name of the comedian, but he's like, watch hockey and shovel snow.
You know what? Canadian listeners, if you guys like our show,
This is the Labatt.
um,
This is the Labatt.
This is the
and
Labatt.
if you're in Ontario,
Here. This is
Canada,
Moosehead. I can't wait.
send us puppers from Leonard Kenny because that shit is real and I want to try it.
what is it?
It's a beer called Puppers, and they don't sell it here in America. It's only in Ontario.
Oh, looks like we're making a trip to Canada. Y'all got your you guys
But I
got
had to
your,
get a passport.
You don't have a passport?
Nope.
You got one?
I do.
Yay. I tell you what, this Moosehead's good.
That is great beer.
I know. I'm saying it like I'm so surprised, but I'm really not surprised.
We shouldn't be surprised.
It's Canada.
I mean, they know how to do shit right.
Again, except with Justin Bieber.
You can't blame that on Canada.
Yes, I can.
Can we?
Hey, Mike's like, but yeah, can't.
And Sidney Crosby.
I like Sidney Crosby.
Fuck Crosby.
Yeah.
Which
He plays
one's
for the
which?
Pens. He can fuck himself
One's which?
until he. Did you seriously I handed you the one and said, "Why do you do this?"
This is the Moosehead. This is the Labatt.
Okay, but what about his?
That's the Moosehead. That's the Labatt.
Yes, he's right.
You're right. You're right.
I can tell by the
Okay.
color.
Let's go.
This one's a little bit darker.
Labatt. Labatt blue.
So that
Why is
one's
it blue?
You sure about that, Mikey?
Dude. That could cost some
Smell it, here.
confusion.
This one smells completely different than the other one.
It sure does. That's the Moosehead.
You see, I mean, the Moosehead, it don't have a horrible smell, but it's,
It's not that it's
I was right,
bad.
though.
It's not
You
that
were
it-
right. I'll give you that.
But it does have a skunkier beer smell.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
dude, I
like the
love it.
smell you expect to smell
To
when
smell
you
like
smell
a beer.
beer.
Right. All right. So this is the Labatt. Oh, I didn't even read that. Where's
If,
the bottle?
if you get
Right
a
here, bud.
if you get a beer,
Right here, bud.
you good.
Labatt Blue. This is 4.7% alcohol, and
So they're not getting shit faced up there, unless you drink a lot of it.
I mean, anyway, this is Brewing Company of Canada, Toronto,
Ooh,
Buffalo, New York, Union made too. So there you go. All right, Labatt.
Labatt.
I love it.
Yeah.
again.
You know, it has a hoppy taste afterward.
Boom. Yeah, I catch a little some hops in the aftertaste.
It's good. It's really good.
delicious. Well,
I
it's
guess
not
I found
hop.
my new beer when I get to the Cyclones game.
Oh,
Dude,
dude, I
I'm
could
good.
drink
We
the
could-
fuck out of this.
I'm good with picking one of these for the new week because Rhine Ice, I don't know what happened, but I can't find a 12 pack of our beer in hand.
Of the cheetah.
Cheetah?
You know what? And it probably wouldn't hurt to switch up the beer in hand every now and then until we get our brew.
Right.
Our
It wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt. Like
Yeah.
we could just. Well, this week's beer in hand is, or this month's, or
Yeah, we do like a monthly thing.
and just change it up.
We'll think about it.
But this is killer.
This Labatt,
Labatt.
is fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Good beer. Thanks, Canada.
Yeah, no shit.
I thought you guys could only do maple syrup
And hockey.
and hockey.
I've been watching the fuck out of hockey, dude. I even watched the college. You called me and you were
Yeah.
like, "Hey, did you?" I'm already watching it, man.
Yeah, he stole my thunder.
Yeah, Mike literally called me a couple days ago and he was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, just sitting down." He's like, "Oh, who was it playing?
It was
What, Minnesota?
Cornell and Denver.
Denver, yeah." And he was like, "Oh, Cornell or Denver's playing, and you would." I was like, "I'm already watching it, dude."
I was like, but I did say
We finished watching that game while we were on the phone.
yeah. The thing is, I do want to take a little bit of credit for getting you into hockey
Grab the next beer, but go ahead, finish what you're saying.
because I did take you
That's
to
my moose head.
I did take you to your first hockey game.
Oh, the clones, yeah.
So I do when you say I'll watch hockey and I go you're welcome. I do take a little bit
He's
of
going to try to take the thunder for that.
I know he is.
Yeah,
what?
I think beer is an international language.
it is.
This is from Ireland. This is from Canada.
It's from the United States.
We love our beer here in the U.S.
Okay,
We should try a red stripe.
I might piss off a lot of our America listeners. But who do you think had the bigger presence for beer? The United States or Canada?
I'm sure Canada.
Probably say
I was going to say Newfoundland, but that's okay.
Oh, well, you didn't. That's part of Canada.
I know.
Yes.
Wait, is Newfoundland?
yeah.
Yes.
It's a Providence.
Newfoundland.
Well, yeah, Newfoundland, but it's Newfoundland.
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 Yeah, it's in Providence.
That's what I thought
so
too.
is that 2 or 3 words? One word.
One word. No, 2 words.
One word.
2 words.
It's one word. Newfoundland.
Is it new
Foundland.
space?
No,
Foundland, or is it Newfoundland?
Newfoundland.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
No, one word.
So what do you
These
mean?
allergies are kicking my ass.
What do you mean I'm trying to steal the thunder?
For
You're a thunder stealer.
yeah, don't be
Thunder
stealing.
thief.
Thunder thief. Come on, double T.
No, I do want to take a little bit of responsibility
What
for
am I
getting
drinking
you,
that for? I want my fucking moose head.
fucking getting you into hockey.
That's fine. You take it. It's all you. We'll say Mike started tie out on hockey.
Well, no, technically your dad did.
Oh fuck! Grab the next beer while we talk about this delicious fucking moose head we just drank.
So,
It is so good.
What would you like better, the Labatt or the moose head?
Moosehead.
I think I like the moose head better too.
The Moosehead. I mean, I love the
We still
this
have
Labatt.
Molson.
We
I
still
don't know what Molson is either. I've never had that.
So, Mike don't have his headset on, but I was going to ask, and I'll save the question for when he puts it back on because he'll probably know more than us about this. Him being the expert in Canadian things. I don't know that he is. I just made him that. He's our Canadian correspondent now.
Canadian course.
So figure that out, Mike.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, Gene.
What is the predominant, like the favorite beer in Canada?
Fuck, I don't know.
Well, what's the one? Down here. I mean,
say anything by Bud, I'm going to punch
it's
you in the
dude.
mouth.
Bud Light's the most sold beer in this whole entire country.
You know, the most. I can
is.
tell you this. Like,
Gene,
and
look at me. Don't move this glass. That's Molson.
Okay.
Here, Mike.
the England,
Hand me that back when you're done.
the most famous beer in England is Bud Light. It's not their own beer.
Don't put in the rest.
That's because if you tasted anything that comes from England,
Yes, I have. I've been there, and it's not bad beer. They do a lot of pails.
yeah, oh yeah.
So this is Molson Canadian Lager, imported. I would love to read you. There we go. Let's see here. Literally, they have nothing in this. That's pretty cool. 1 gram of protein, 10 carb.
Where's that come from?
What I'm looking. I'm having a hard time finding it. Imported by. I don't want imported. Brewed by Molson Canada, Toronto, Canada.
Toronto.
All right. Well, I've never had that either. So
This is even good cold.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So
But that's something a lot of viewers, listeners don't understand is most of this food we eat it and it's cold.
yeah, I like what you
eat
said. I like what you said that one episode. We like our beer warm and our food cold.
That's right. Most of the time the beer's gotten warm, the food's gotten cold, and we're just talking about it.
Yeah. Well, that was before I got the refrigerator and everything else.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this Molson Canadian lager. So now, do we say lager like we're in like Boston, like lager, or do we say like we're in Canada?
How would they say it in Canada?
I don't know.
Lager A?
They just want all of our listeners.
Yep, they just all signed off. That sucks.
That's a good fucking beer too. Son of a bitch! Where's that Canadian beer been my whole life?
We'll just go back to watching Wayne Gretzky highlights and shoveling snow.
There goes the rest of them.
Or listen to Justin Bieber and Celine Dion.
It does have a different smell, but that is good beer too.
Man,
You know what? I've had all three of these beers.
3 for 3.
You ain't kidding.
3 for 3. These are all delicious.
Next week we're not going to do an episode because I won't be here.
Okay.
All right. The week after, I think we'll do every other week.
Yeah.
I think we'll go to every other week.
Okay.
So next week would be when we would do a show.
Yeah.
So we'll not next weekend. We won't do one. The weekend after we will, and then the weekend after that we will, and then we'll start the
every other
week. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Got to have a family life on the on the weekends.
Yep. Well, I don't have a family, so.
You can come over and hang out here if you want on Saturdays. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'd be better to have an every other week type thing.
Yeah.
And if we want to go back to every week, we're going back to every week.
Okay.
Because I just think that because I'm leaving to go to Florida Monday and won't get back until Sunday.
Right.
So, and to do what we were talking about, that's just too much. Doing we're not going to do that. So we won't be here next week. The week after we will be, and like we might stick to the week to week. I don't. It's up to you guys.
To me, it don't matter. This is, to be honest with you, this is
So good. So good.
I like doing this better. It doesn't feel like doing this doesn't feel like a job.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely not.
I don't think you can drink on the job. Well, I mean,
Good.
You could.
I do want to have an episode with rum, with any kind of rum. Rum
Okay.
is my favorite. That, and I want to have anything pineapple on here.
You know what?
I did that because of him.
We
Or no, it was coconut. I want to have all coconut.
Ew,
on the job. You don't like pina coladas? You don't like get caught in rain?
No.
You're not into yoga?
No.
Nobody's going to
And
say
I
that
have
with me?
half a brain.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Anyway, so there was this bourbon place down on Main Strauss that I've been wanting to go to since I've seen it for the last 10 years. So I think,
Is it still there?
yeah, it's still there.
We're going, it's gone.
But I seriously, I would like to go there and see what kind of, bourbon and whiskey that they have
Where's it at?
on Main Strauss in Covington,
What's the name of the place?
Kentucky Old Bourbon Barrel.
I feel like you just made that up.
No, seriously.
I don't think I've ever seen that down there.
It's like right up the street from Goodfellas. It's on the same side as
Oh,
Goodfellas.
man. I love Goodfellas.
I was tore down one night. Me and Casey we were both tore down. And we went over to Goodfellas and got a piece of pizza and a cheese thing.
Dude. Can't beat it.
So good.
Can't beat it. Big old slice from Goodfellas.
Big slice.
Big old New York style fucking
mean,
You want
slice.
you want half a pizza? Come on in.
Yep, dude. It's
Oh,
so
for that half a
good.
pizza, it's only like $6.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Give it
It's
a pizza.
easily some of the best pizza you ever
Oh,
have.
dude.
It's so good.
I know me and a buddy of mine, Ryan, after Cyclones game, we would go to Goodfellas. Either Goodfellas or Lucy Blue. and grab us a slice.
So let's make it official. What will be the new beer in hand until we come up with something else?
I say Moosehead.
I say Moosehead.
I was going to say Labatt.
Really?
2-1.
Dude, really?
Yeah, I was going to
I
say
thought you were
Labatt.
going to get...
We can do Labatt. I don't care.
I lost. It was 2-1.
I totally thought you were going to say Moosehead.
Yeah, so did
No,
I.
I was picking the Labatt. I really, really, really like the Labatt.
Okay, Labatt. Oh, woo.
We already picked it. It's Moosehead.
Yeah.
It's like you're not going to hurt my feelings either way.
Well, I know.
They're both freaking delicious. The Moosehead does have just a little different smell to it,
Yeah, it does.
but it's not bad. Not bad.
Still very good.
Yeah. Sorry,
more
Ryan,
than-
guys.
yeah, it's
Screwed
more
the
than-
pooch on that.
Yeah, well,
You're going to quit selling 12 packs. We're going to quit buying it.
Wow.
I did see a new one from Braxton. It's called, what was it, Spur? It was like a Midwest American lager.
What kills me about these beers and the beer companies is they can only brew so much.
Yeah.
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 Excuse me. And but when you have a can that comes out that has the Bengals on it, then you switch back to the shitty cans. Then you don't have any more of the shitty cans. What are we supposed to do?
Well, not only that, but also we've stuck to a thing on the show.
I just keep rubbing your leg. I hope you don't mind.
That's okay.
Okay.
We've
I'm
stuck,
sitting here just rubbing the shit out of
we
his leg.
stuck to a formula on the show where we don't want to have larger breweries on. We don't
Right.
want to. We don't want to drink an AB InBev, Anheuser-Busch product.
Right.
Like,
I don't
our
wanna have-
our beer in hand is Milwaukee's or whatever,
That's
Bud
typical.
Light, because everybody's all had that. It's
Exactly.
somebody. It's widely known. It's widely. You don't need to know our opinion on it because
You have your
already
own.
Drank.
Yeah.
Scooter's coming back out though too.
So ooh,
Well, I mean, that'll be the new beer in hand while that's
it
out.
fucking sure will be.
So we'll
Oh.
keep Moosehead until Scooter comes.
And we were at the party source, or what'd you call it?
Per source?
Pursers. It's pursers. And me and Mike are thinking we might have a Three Floyds episode
I'm good with that.
because they got a lot of shit out there.
A lot.
Yeah.
lot.
And it scared me.
And there's zombie dust ice.
Oh my god.
We're gonna have to zoom in on that face in post production.
Doobie doobie doo.
Zombie dust ice. And then there was like another one. Remember the laser snake?
I liked that one a lot.
There was another one that had a packaging that just screamed at you. You walked by it and you were like, damn, look at that crazy shit. I can't remember what it was called now, but it was cool.
Timmy got that one, right? The
Yeah.
laser
What,
snake?
the laser snake? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Tom.
Tim got it.
You didn't try that. You made fun of us because
Yeah.
we got that one. And that turned out to be the best beer that night.
Yeah, it was a good one. That's because
I can say this. I picked beer a couple times. Mike's been picking it. But we haven't put a lot on the shit shelf lately.
not recently. No,
What was the latest one that we put on there? It was the one
White Dog? Buffalo Trace White Dog? No.
No, I'm talking beer. It was one that we had during the show. Oh, the fucking longboard. I don't know where that bottle
Yeah.
is. Is that bottle over there?
I feel like two went on the shit shelf that week.
No, just the one.
Longboard isn't over there.
Well, we need to get a bottle of it and put it over there.
We do. And we need to get a bottle of all the beers we had in Columbus. Because that was all garbage.
We stopped drinking.
That
Yeah.
was the lost episode.
Thank God.
If I could pull the audio from that, I would put that out and just say lost episode.
It was the lost
I
episode.
can't even pull the audio.
And
I don't know what happened.
all of that was
All that
garbage.
beer was
that
shit.
was junk beer.
That whole episode was junk.
Dude, it was done in a fucking
Hotel room.
What was it? A Courtyard Marriott. And it was half-assed. We were
I did
drunk.
put
We
the
were,
pic-
dr-
I
we
did
were
put the-
drunk from the hockey game.
I did put in a picture of the hotel room and us sitting there, and you
Yeah.
could tell we were all lit.
We were drunk from the hockey game and going to
The Domino's
uh,
pizza looked like shit.
What was that
Domino's
place?
pizza looked like garbage. The guy that dropped it off reeked of weed.
What was the name of the place we went? We just saw some barbecue sauce from there.
Goodwood.
Goodwood. We went to Goodwood, had some beer. They had good beer there.
Good. Oh, that was the place where I had the maple syrup.
That's actually
That's
from
what-
Louisville.
That's what fucked me up. Oh,
That's from Louisville.
the bar.
Goodwood. Yeah.
Goodwood, yeah.
Well, that would explain the beer then.
Because we were at the party source and they actually have hot sauces.
That was a Kentucky bourbon barrel, or not Kentucky bourbon. It was a Kentucky barrel
Bourbon ale.
I think it was because
Yeah.
that's what I got. That was fucking strong.
Because we were up at party source and we saw a bunch of hot sauces that are Goodwood hot sauces, and they're made in Louisville. I guess it's what they toss their wings in up there. It's kind of what they're known for. And
All right then.
so we were like, oh, I guess it's from Louisville. We were in Columbus. We thought this was kind of a Columbus thing, but
Right, yeah.
Well,
whatever.
well,
I'm gonna drink.
we're
this
stupid.
fucking Moose Head.
Yeah.
Of course, the Canadians would name a fucking beer after a moose.
Hell yeah.
Why not?
I think I found my favorite hockey team, by the way.
Okay.
Yep, I'm going to go with the Pens. I'm just
The
joking.
fuck you are. Oh,
It's for sure not.
I'm gonna spit my beer out.
I was ready to take my headphones on and come over and beat the shit out of you.
That's like, up, gloves are off.
You're not allowed to fight in hockey no more. Sorry, bud.
Stay a fucking hockey game.
No, this is real life.
Oh god,
That was pretty
dude! I seriously almost spit my beer out.
Yeah.
I need to find out how to find this part when I'm doing the editing, just to go back so I can stop that. Like,
What is what would be my favorite? Because
you already picked it.
I don't.
You said Vegas.
You said
Oh
Vegas.
yeah,
Knights.
the Knights.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to pick the Blue Jackets because they kind of stink.
Why not? Everybody makes fun of you. Then when they kick ass, you're like, "That's my team."
Because it's like the Browns. Are they ever going to be good?
No. We say that now.
You spent all of your money on Deshaun Watson.
Did you see the newest thing they came out with? Maybe not them, but somebody came out with saying that Cleveland did that on purpose, signing Deshaun Watson for that high of money. That was
do what?
hold on, to ruin Baltimore, Cincinnati, and
Okay. You might have ruined Baltimore.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
You might have ruined Baltimore.
No, listen to why.
But Joe Burrow's not a douchebag.
That has nothing to do with it. They're talking money wise, because they can restructure Deshaun Watson's contract anytime they want to. But when they put all the money up, all these other quarterbacks, like look what's happening with Lamar Jackson right now. The guy's wanting a crazy ass amount of money, and he's not that good. I'm sorry, he's not that good.
He's not. I will second that. I have screamed it for years and years and years. When he won the MVP, I was like, MVP of what?
But I don't know. It's just he's not that good. I don't think he's worth all that money that he wants.
I do not. I don't.
He's sitting there saying that he wants the same money that
Mahomes.
no, not Mahomes. Well,
Josh Allen,
got.
he does not deserve it.
It's like you're not Josh Allen, dude.
Hey,
When Josh Allen runs, guess what? He runs.
so Josh Allen wins playoff games. How many have you won?
The last 2 years, none, because he's been on the bench,
None.
hurt, because he
Zero.
runs, because he
Zilch.
runs all season.
No playoff wins. Joe Burrow's got more playoff wins than you in 2 years.
I'm just saying. We'll see. We'll see what happens. None of us have a crystal ball.
Nobody wants to sign him because he's an asshole.
Well, that's why we didn't pick up Zeke.
Did he name where you wanted to go?
Zeke?
Yeah.
He said he wanted to go to Cincinnati,
The Jets
The Jets
and the Eagles.
and the Eagles.
and
the Bengals.
And Zach Taylor was like, "We're good with our situation right now, thank you." He's straight out. He's like, "Nah, we're good."
we'll just keep Joe Mixon.
As much as I hated Zach Taylor, I'm kind of getting some respect for the guy. Not because of his play call. His play calling's still fucking atrocious, but I like the guy's attitude. I like, I'll still bitch about him this season coming
Yeah.
up because you guys know how I am. I watch a Bengals game. I call it when they play like shit. I think I've lost like 15 friends on Facebook that
It's fucking
that
Facebook.
were like, "Why are you talking shit?" Because
I laugh at you.
because it's true. Because it's true.
I personally still like Joe Mixon. I don't think we should give up on him. I don't know if he's worth the money that he's going to be getting here soon.
He's not worth the money, and I don't think he's our back. He's not a back that I would. I mean, he's done great things, yeah. But at the same time, when you have a passing game like Joey B back there, and then you got TB, you got Higgy, and then you got Chase, your run game's going to open up a little bit. But he did not hit the holes the way he should have. I think we could get a damn good back from college cheaper for 3 years or 4 years. I'm sorry, on a rookie deal. What is rookie deal?
4 years.
4 years.
4 years with a 5th year option.
Okay, so that's 4 years. Get these guys paid, pick up a rookie back, and go to free agent. There's plenty of running backs in free agency right now that are actually, I think, are better than Mixon.
I tell you that the guy, guy that's a running back for the St. Louis Battlehawks.
Oh my God, he's a monster.
He's second in the league in rushing.
I know. You know, who's the dude from DC?
I don't know, but he was on ESPN this morning.
I love that. Did you see that? Did you see what XFL said? They came out today and said,
no, what?
The XFL took the Battlehawks for next season because they're coming back again.
Yeah,
out of St. Louis and put them in northern Las Vegas.
Really? Why?
Happy April Fools. I was pissed. I read that. I was like, you have got to be fucking kidding me.
I was like, what?
I was like, I'll never root for them again. And then I went up and I looked at the date that they had, and I was like, you bunch of motherfuckers.
I was going to say, what in the whole fuck?
Dude,
Why?
move that bottle on top of the wine bottle.
That didn't help. That's
all right.
Just making noise now.
Well, it's cooling down the water.
Yeah, don't
do that to us. And could you imagine being a fucking St. Louis fan right now, reading that like, no, we sold out every time.
yeah.
Oh shit! I saw the best one today. A buddy of mine on Facebook named Tyler.
Hold on.
Put out there.
Did you see their home crowd numbers?
No,
That's a football city.
Yeah, it is.
Period. The first game was, what was it, 42,000?
I think so.
It was something. They sold out what they had open, and it was rocking.
But the dude on Facebook got me with it. He put out a really good April Fool's joke. I knew it was an April Fool's joke as soon as I read it, though. And it was Michael Jordan coming out of retirement at 60 years old. He'd
probably still be better than most of the players.
Dude, it was such
he's a little chubby, though.
It was such an amazingly written,
legit
article. Like, I was like, oh my God. And I thought, dude, he's 60. No.
Have you seen him ball?
Oh, I'm sure he'd still kill everybody, but
I saw a good one this morning.
I was
too.
like, yeah, it's a good one.
It said,
Do you imagine if we went out there and then ESPN was like, oh, Michael Jordan's coming out of retirement? I'd be like,
if it was
take my fucking money.
If it was any day but April 1st, I'd have believed it. I'd have been like, fuck yes. Like, this is amazing.
I would watch just to make him see fucking LeBron's jockstrap just drop on the fucking court.
Dude.
As he walked away, like,
yeah.
I've never liked LeBron.
No.
You liked him, didn't you?
I still like LeBron James.
Yeah.
He's a great basketball player, but
he is a very good basketball player.
Is he one of the greatest? Yes. Is he the greatest? No.
Who do you got him beaten?
I mean,
You got him beating Bird?
No, see,
Nope.
His generation.
I'm asking. No
generation.
We're talking about GOAT. We're not talking about.
No, see, in basketball, I think there is no GOAT. I don't think Michael Jordan's a GOAT.
You're higher than a draft's ass.
He's great for his generation. He can he play against Bill Walton?
Oh yeah.
I don't know that he can.
Oh, for sure.
And he said that himself.
Yeah, he could.
You know,
yeah, he's going to say that, and he also says that he's not the GOAT. You know why? Because he's the fucking GOAT.
Exactly. I'm sorry. You have.
It's not even the champion.
You have.
Okay, I take
you
that
have
back.
Michael Jordan. I've
that.
watched Michael Jordan play. Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. I've watched Isaiah Thomas play.
Isaiah Thomas was. I think Isaiah Thomas is better than LeBron.
Exactly.
I mean, these guys are all.
I've seen Tim Duncan,
basketball players.
Tim Duncan was.
Larry Johnson.
What about Sean Kemp?
Sean Kemp.
Nobody's
and Karl Malone.
Yeah, these are.
My name's Karl Malone.
That's what I'm saying.
John Stockton.
These are all fantastic ball players.
Get the fuck out of here. I hate John Stockton.
Well, listen, Chris Mullin.
John
get where you're coming
Stockton is who the NBA logo is based off.
No,
it wasn't.
Was it?
It was.
Yes, it was.
No, John Stockton.
No.
It was
It was old.
West, the guy
Was
that
it? Oh,
the owner of the
yeah.
Lakers. Shit, his last name is Jerry West.
Yeah, I knew it was somebody crazy.
But
did you see where it was the same time that LeBron was like, he was the GOAT. Did you see what his boys were wearing?
Jordans.
The Air Jordan shoes. Oh my God.
Oh, what's that thing? It's just
It was funny. I'm sorry.
I mean, those are the shoes to wear.
Michael Jordan is there in all sports. I would hit him.
The only person I would have
GOAT.
up with Jordan as GOAT status would be Dr. J. Those are the only two I would have up there.
Basketball or all the sports?
Just basketball. I would have Magic Johnson right behind him.
Magic Johnson was
Now, you're going to yell at me for saying this, but I think the
Awesome.
greatest pro athlete of any sport is Tom Brady.
I'm not going to yell at you. I agree with you.
of any sport.
Of all sports put together. Tom Brady. Longevity, championships, just overall person, Tom Brady. Don't think too hard. Your fucking headphones are smoking.
I know.
But I was
Smell 'em.
while
I smell them.
Gene's thinking, I saw a good April Fool's one today. It was from Wrestling Feed, an app I have. It said that Tony Khan and Shad Khan bought the WWE.
That's not April Fool's.
Don't be okay.
I'm still really thinking about the whole.
No, that's April Fool's. But what is not April Fool's is Christian Cage coming back to WrestleMania tonight to be with Edge and Gangrel and the Brood. He literally told Christian,
Yeah, he has.
you get 2 nights of my permission to go do what you want with the WWE. He's like, I'm not paying you. If they want to pay you, that's up to them. And that was legit.
Yeah, I saw that.
See, I don't put when I think of a GOAT status of sports, I don't put championships.
Nope, not at all.
I
Look at the person.
look at championships, and that's honestly it has to be part of it.
Like
But I also think Trent Dilfer has a championship. So,
he's got a point. But like,
this guy
here-
won 7 championships. Well, how good was his team?
Let's
Okay,
put
let me-
it this way. So you got 2 guys from Cincinnati, and I think both of these guys are the best ever from Cincinnati. One is I can't stand the way he left, but Carlos Dunlap. Look
was
at what
great.
look at what he did for the community. And Anthony Munoz.
And I will say Tom Brady is one of the best. He's one of the best ever in any sport.
I take him over everybody.
But
Everybody. I mean, if you're taking all the sports,
Okay, guys. Here,
plus
let's
I
put
have
it this
to
way.
think I think about what it athletically takes to play the game. And Tom Brady's he's a football player.
thank you.
He's a football player. He has to but I want to say
Phil Mickelson.
Derek
Bad.
Jeter.
I don't like Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
I,
Dude,
I,
El Capitan.
No. And now you got me going back thinking about everybody in baseball. I still stick with what I said with Tom Brady. I mean, if you want Jeter on yours, that's fine. Like the top 3 for me would be Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, and Wayne Gretzky. That's the top 3. That's my top 3.
My top 3 would be
Here, let's do it
Michael
this way.
Jordan, Tom Brady, and Derek Jeter.
So you would pick Jordan over Tom Brady?
Yes.
He did get a fucking 3-peat though.
Repeat.
Let me
Repeat.
Let me
With
put this
not
to
even
you guys.
and I don't even say that he had I'm going to say this. He didn't even have a great team with Chicago.
No, you didn't.
You had Scottie Pippen, and then you had
Scottie Pippen,
Horace Grant. That's what
Horace Grant, Dennis Rodman.
Rodman was a fucking beast.
Rodman was a way better basketball player than anybody gives him fucking
He's a
credit for.
beast.
They act like he was just some kind of sideshow. Nah, that dude will out rebound anyone. Take a rebound from Dennis Rodman. I dare
you know what? And this is why I don't see LeBron being the GOAT. Is put him up against a Rodman.
Well,
Put him up against a Shaquille in his day. Put him up against Yao.
a Bill
Put him-
Laimbeard.
Exactly.
That's why I think it's a generational thing. Because not only that, but the game changes.
I understand that, but at the same time, I would put Jordan up against anybody from back in the day when it was a fucking hard ass full contact sport. I would still put Jordan up, and he would find a way to make them eat his jockstrap. Oh, sorry.
Thank
Just
you,
like
Ed.
Larry Bird. Larry Bird was the same way. He got pissed off when they put a white guy on him to cover him. He was
did.
like, "You're really going to make a white guy cover me?"
I'm gonna eat this guy up.
Yeah.
Oh, here,
And then he dropped 15 on him. What the fuck?
let me put.
And he fucking won the game-winning shot left-handed and caught it. Like, hey, I'm going to hit that left-handed shot from right here. This is what's going to happen. He told them to play, and then came out, and it happened.
I think he was the one that said, "I'm gonna drop 30 tonight, and I'm only gonna use my left hand."
That's exactly what it was. Then he walked back to the back, and the three-point contest, and he was like, "I just want to see who I'm beating tonight." Turned around, walked away, went out there in his warm-ups, and fucking won. That's Larry motherfucking Bird.
Dude, he was a great ball player.
Can I talk? Can I?
Yeah, no, I was.
I know.
Yeah.
So let me put it to you this way. Let's do it this way. You have, we'll do golf, baseball.
2 hours we've been recording.
For real?
We're just running clock.
Shit.
Go ahead, Mike.
Okay. We'll do it this, like a Mount Rushmore kind of thing, but golf, basketball, baseball, football, hockey. Your top, your Rushmore of those guys.
Can I go first because I'm going to forget?
Yeah, go for it.
So, Tiger Woods. Oh, no. It's either Tiger or Phil for golf. Basketball, it's got to be Jordan.
Okay.
It's got to be Brady. Baseball, I would probably say, I'm going to say Pete Rose. And then, you know what? I take that back. I don't know about baseball. And then football, what was the other one? Hockey would be Gretzky, but baseball is the other one I have trouble with. There's been so many.
Okay, Gene. We'll let you think about the baseball.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Gene.
Okay.
No, I'm sticking with Rose.
I mean,
I'm sticking with Rose.
football's easy. Tom Brady. Basketball, Jordan. Baseball, Derek Jeter. Golf, that's where I'm having a tough time. I love what Tiger Woods has done, but I almost want to go with like Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson. I like Phil Mickelson.
Jack Nicholson.
No, Jack Nicholson's the actor. Phil Mickelson.
No, it's Jack Nicholson.
Jack
Nicholson.
Yeah.
No.
I think
Jack Nichols.
Jack Nichols.
Nichols. Yeah, I was going to say Jack Nicholson was a damn good actor.
Yeah. I had that wrong. But I almost want to go with somebody like that. But yeah, I'll probably go with Tiger.
You're going to go with Tiger? I'm going with Phil.
God, Tiger's so good.
And Pete. Phil and
And
Pete.
then if you think about hockey and any other name but Wayne Gretzky comes to mind, you watch a lot of hockey.
Mike watches a lot of hockey, so he has somebody else besides Wayne.
Well, yeah, I have multiple besides Wayne, but
Yeah.
Wayne's up there.
So go ahead.
So baseball, definitely Derek Jeter or Mariano Rivera.
That's who I was. That's who I was going to say, but I couldn't pronounce his last name, so I
One of
stopped.
the greatest pitchers of all time.
So I'm changing mine to that.
Mariano Rivera.
Rivera. Okay. No, the first name I couldn't read.
Mario.
Because every time
Mariano.
I hear him, all I hear is
Mario.
and I get cold chills.
No, not
Rivera.
no. He. That's the guy for the Mets that does the horn. Mariano Rivera.
I know who he is. He was literally they just had a huge 30 for 30 on him on ESPN. I watched
Lights out
it
pitcher.
was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And his backstory will make you cry.
Oh, I believe it.
But anyway, go ahead.
So
Go ahead. Start all over.
okay, baseball.
Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
Cheater.
Football. As much as this pains me to say, Tom Brady.
Who else are you going to pick?
Nobody.
There you go. Anyway.
–
Basketball.
Vinny Testaverde.
You're higher than a giraffe's ass.
Pat McAfee.
Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner was,
Pretty fucking good.
Walter Payton.
I was going to say.
Barry Sanders.
Anyway, go ahead. We're getting off track again.
Rabbit hole.
So, hang on. Derek Jeter.
Jeez.
Cheater. Brady. Jordan. Hockey. Or no. Golf.
Golf. I'm gonna have to go. I don't watch a lot of golf.
I love
but
golf. God,
I'm gonna say Tiger Woods for what he just done.
Jack Nicholas. That's what it was.
Yeah, Nicholas. Phil Mickelson was the one that's who
Phil
I picked.
Mickelson.
And then hockey.
Yeah.
Oh God.
If you say McJesus, I'm going to punch you right in the fucking cocksucker.
Dude.
I'm tired of hearing it. He's better than Gretzky. Oh, look at McJesus out there. Fuck you.
So
eat this fucking McDick.
I would have to go.
Just pick it. Come on.
I'm going to say Gordie Howe.
Don't know who that is, but okay.
I do know who that is. Actually,
Gordie Howe.
funny enough, I do know who that is.
Don't know.
He played until he was like, and he's damn near 50 years old.
Still badass.
Still badass.
That's what I like.
And he played for different leagues. You know, and he was like one of the great times.
Great times. He was at great times.
The greatest of all time. And then you have Bobby Orr,
Yeah, that's another one.
that played.
That's another
for the
name
Boston
I know.
Bruins.
Guys, I don't
And then you have the goat that I would consider now in hockey will be Alex Ovechkin, OV1 Kenobi.
I was going to say Alex Ovechkin or Sidney Crosby.
No.
Fuck Sidney Crosby.
The only
don't like him 'cause he's a pin.
he's a pin.
No, I don't like him because the fucking commissioner sucks his cock.
Because he's so good. Here we go. Because he's so good. But the dude you mentioned, he is
Ovechkin.
he is a fucking glitch in a video game. That's how good that guy is.
Yes. And I had this idea.
Like literally, I played, and I never watched hockey or anything, but I love playing the games. NHL, I can't remember what year it was, but you could literally glitch out. And that's what that dude does. Like he literally will pass to himself. And it's fucking crazy. He's like a fucking highlight reel himself.
I was actually wondering, as great as Ovechkin is, why the Capitals don't have more championships.
Because it's a team sport, not a player sport.
Exactly. But I had this great idea, and if somebody takes my idea, I'm gonna fucking.
Well, don't say it.
But
Let's cheers out this episode. I got a Labatt Blue.
I got a Killian's.
And I think
you
it's
grab Gene
hilarious.
something?
I think it's hilarious how one of the best hockey players for a U.S. hockey team
What do you want?
is a Russian for our Washington, D.C. Capitals.
Ain't that a bitch? What do you want?
That's some funny shit.
What do you want to cheers out with?
Moosehead.
He's stuck on that Moosehead, man.
Moosehead.
Dude, I tell you what, we've had a lot of beer on this show.
That shit is
Moosehead.
top shelf.
Yeah. You're going to need that. That's not a twist off. I found out the hard way.
I know. You twisted it and twisted it and twisted it and then come off.
Well, the lid turned.
Or
the cap turned.
Hey, it didn't shred your hand.
No, I have pretty thick hands. Anyway.
Wow,
I'm just drinking out of the bottle.
I got warm Killian's.
For myself, stay at the ready. We'll see you on the next one.
Keep your whiskey ice, boys. And your Moosehead cold.
Keep your friends close and your bourbon closer.